I think if the world could be freed from politicians pandering to public opinion, we would all be the better for it. And I think it wasn't Mr. Obama who first proposed that, it was Mr. Bush. When I first came as ambassador in 2005, in the State of the Union address in 2006, it was the first time that he mentioned energy independence in that context. So politicians, when they do that, I think they are misleading their publics. I don't think the United States can be energy independent, nor do I think any country in the world can be energy independent. We can be energy interdependent. You can have a whole complement of energy usage and energy sources that help you in keeping carbon emissions down and other such important environmental considerations in practice. But you can't get rid of oil. You can't get rid of the fossil fuels, gas and coal, unless you want to price yourself out of existence. And that's why I say, Annie, that it is being misleading to propose that a country like the United States, which has rising energy needs, despite the economic downturn now and the decrease in perhaps the use of oil and other energy sources as for usage's sake, but in the next 20, 30 years, your country is going to require even more energy resources. Now, if you're going to be paying for, let's say, wind and electric and solar energy, an equivalent costing that is 5 to 10 times more than it would cost to use an oil equivalent of energy usage, well, you're going to price yourself out of the market. The Chinese are not going to go that route, nor are the Indians, nor is the rest of the world. You're going to lose whatever competitiveness you may have in your products, in your services, in all of the issues that you're engaged in the rest of the world with. And the Chinese and the Japanese and the Indians and the Russians and the rest of us are going to continue to be more competitive in our. So I would hope that the general public in the United States would be wiser than to be deceived into thinking that the U.S. can ever be energy independent. It is an issue, I think, that is dangerous and should not be made into a point of going to the moon. You know, that program that President Kennedy started and managed to achieve. He didn't, but the America did. It's not going to happen. That's my view, and